Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another review. And today, we've got My Hero Academia McFarlane Toys Ochaco Uraraka. So, packaging first, as always. Excuse me. So there's Uraraka right there. It says Ochaco Uraraka, My Hero Academia right there. It is by McFarlane Toys. And on the top, you have All Might, Uraraka, Deku, Bakugo, Ida, Froppy, and I totally forgot his name. I totally forgot this guy's name. And Endeavor's son. I can't believe I'm forgetting their names. But whatever. On the side you have Ochaco Uraraka, and on the back you have Uraraka plus more figures, more characters from the line. And that's basically it. So here we have Uraraka. And we'll take a look at her right here. Very cool. And she looks just like she does in the anime. Got her big Mega Man looking boots right here with the heels and everything. Got her belt right here as well with her pink and black design. Got these things on her wrists and her hands. Very nice design. It actually looks like it actually looks like her from the anime. Mine has a little imperfection here on the nose, but that's okay. Articulation wise, her head is on a ball joint. Can go all around. Arms could do a full 360. They have a tiny bit of butterfly movement right here. That's basically it. Can go up. Have a bicep swivel, as well as double jointed elbows. Wrist movement. And her hand. Yeah, her hand can only go around. If it goes too up, it just falls apart. Ab crunch, just a little, not too much. She can look up that far, can look down that far. Like I said, ab crunch, ab movement. Waist movement as... Really? Waist movement? No, she does not have a waist movement. Legs could go out that far. Can go back basically straight because of the way the this part's molded. Outward that far. Double jointed knees, which is always good. And that's basically it. Since she's wearing boots, her feet don't move. Her feet are static, so the only thing that moves are her knees. That's about it. Overall, very nice. I do like the paint scheme, and I'll be honest here, speaking on the hands, I thought that this was a mistake. Right there. Notice how her fingers are painted, but this side isn't. I thought that was a mistake, but after watching the anime, turns out that that's not a mistake. They did that on purpose. I thought those were the fingernails, but they're not. She's actually designed that way. She has some weird colors on her fingertips on this side, so. Very cool. Very, very nice. I do like her color scheme, pink and black, or pink and, yeah, pink and black, but when they painted this, they painted it pink, light pink, dark pink, and grayish blue. Interesting. So that's basically it for her articulation. But we'll move on to accessories. She did come with a bit of accessories. And she came with 2 accessories. She has different hands, and also she has a her helmet, which appears in the anime. Of course, it does, because she appears in suit, in her costume in the anime, of course. So we'll take a look at her hands first. And this is her grabby hand. And here you have her closed fist hand. There you go. Really nice. Now, the way these are placed on her body, these are all ball joints. So this is a ball joint. Well, actually, no, that's not a ball joint. The ball joints are, yes, her wrist and her head. That's basically it. Everything else is, double jointed and swivel right here. So we're going to remove her hand. If I can do it. Okay, yes. So her hands are connected via a ball joint, which can be taken apart. So there you go. And you could see the peg right there. And you could just slide the new hand in. If the figure really wants to work with me here. There you go. A bit of elbow grease goes a long way. But yeah, there you go. You could switch out her hand via the peg or port or what have you. And there you go. Same thing with this hand. There you go. Now, although I think this hand here, they kind of messed up because they're, the hole is not that big, so she has all this space here, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. And there you go. You can switch out her hands and everything. Also, her head is non-removable, but like I mentioned, her hair is. So, and this is just soft, bendy plastic here. So what you want to do is just remove the hair, like so. Oh my God, that's horrifying. That is just terrifying. Oh, that's disgusting. And you have an alternate head right here. This is her battle visor, or whatever you want to call it. And this is just plastic. This isn't glass, this is just really hard plastic. So, there is a peg right here on her head, which is square, and that will go into right here. There's a tiny square notch right there. It's the inside of her head. I don't know if you could see that. And what you want to do is just push it in. Make sure it's aligned with the head correctly. And there you go. And there you have Uraraka with her visor ready to go. That is so cool. I like that. That looks awesome. I like it. I also do like the way her helmet, the plastic visor just goes around. It reminds me of Mega Man. It reminds me of a Mega Man character. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I like that they added that from the anime and put it into the toy. Very nice. So this is Uraraka when she's, you know, ready for battle and everything. She has her visor on and everything, and it does look good. I will admit, it looks really cool, and I like the color scheme. You have navy blue, like really, really dark blue or gray or whatever. I don't know what this color is. Light pink and dark pink, or hot pink, whatever you want. Whatever you prefer. And also the black part goes into the heels as well. They're the exact same color as the rest of her suit. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much it. There really isn't anything else about this figure that makes it stand out. Yeah. Although mine has this part here is a little loose because it's pretty old, but the bottom part of the arm is a tad loose, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Now, for size comparison, here she is next to Tommy, right here. If I can get her to stand. There you go. She's about the same size as a Lightning Collection figure. Pretty good. Here she is next to Optimus Prime. Okay. And here she is next to D-Art's Wargreymon. So overall, I really like this figure. This is a very interesting figure because I've never actually owned, this was the very first time I've ever owned a McFarlane's toy, yeah. This is very cool. I like the design. I love that that they decided to use creases, mold the plastic into some sort of crease to indicate that she's wearing clothes, like right here. Let me move her hand out of the way. Okay. Right there on her hip, you could see that there's a little bit of a crease molding right there. I like that. I also like that they gave her a lot of posability and, you know, made her look just like she did in the show. And not only is this toy really good for, like, you know, display, like I display all my toys, but also this is a really good toy for playing with. I actually had to Google a bunch of McFarlane toys because I've never even heard of McFarlane toys before I actually before this Uraraka came into my possession. But I really like what I've seen so far from McFarlane Toys, and I'm really hoping that I could get more, especially for My Hero Academia because it's one of my favorite animes. Speaking on the heel, before I end this off, speaking on the heel, I wasn't sure that this heel would actually work because the way that the feet are molded, you'd think that the strongest part of the shoe, of the boot, whatever, is here. But it's actually on the heel itself, which is funny because this part is bigger than this part. And it feels like when she stands, you have to kind of push her to the back so she could stand firmly, like so. Just like that. Because of the way the heels are molded, she kind of that's what she wants to do all the time. So what I do is I take the figure and I just put my fingers on her feet and sort of just push her back and keep her straight. Because if I put her, like, if I stand her on her own, she just leans forward. That is very weird. Maybe a little design flaw, but I don't know. That's probably just me. So I have to, like, prop her up with my fingers and kind of push the rest of her upper body back. So she'd actually look like she's standing legitimately, like the way she's supposed to stand. I don't know. Maybe that's just probably that's just my figure, or that's just the way the figures were made. I'm not sure, but either way, this is a very, very cool figure, and I highly recommend it because it's from My Hero Academia, and I really like that anime. Now, as far as she can do the split too. As far as paint paint schemes is mentioned, they haven't made a mistake with this at all. They painted her the way she's supposed to be painted, which is nice. Also, another thing about this double jointed elbow, when the elbow wants to do this, when you put it straight, this part here, the forearm, kind of juts out ahead of the bicep, so that could also be an issue for some people. And but that's not really a big issue for me, but I just thought I'd point that out. I don't know, there's something wrong with the forearm. It just does whatever it wants. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Very nice figure overall. Stand. There. Now, for the final verdict. I like this toy. I really do. And I highly recommend it, like I said. And if you could find this, I'll leave links where you can get this toy. Anywhere from BigBdToyStore, if they have it on BigBdToyStore, to Amazon, to eBay, to anywhere you find toys. Just type in McFarlane Toys My Hero Academia, and I'm sure you'd find Uraraka, Deku, all the characters, I'm sure. Like I said, this is a new venture for me. This is the first time I've ever reviewed a McFarlane toy, and I like it. I really like it. First impressions, really, really good. So there you go. That was a review of the McFarlane Toys My Hero Academia Ochaco Uraraka. And this is BigBdToyStore saying, laters.